Hello, my loves. How are you all doing? What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Alrighty. Today is gonna get a little bit spiritual. Okay. I'm going to be looking at endings you could have possibly gone through in the past or currently, and the spiritual lessons attached to those endings. Okay. So for pile 1 I have nail polish, for pile 2 a gold card, and for pile 3 wipes. Okay, so let's get right into it. For pile 1, the red polish. If you chose the red polish, let's look at firstly what signs you could be. If you chose pile 1, you can be potentially a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Y'all, these are just to help you with confirmation, okay, that you chose the correct pile. Double confirmation for Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Okay. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, an Aquarius. You all have to do over this. I haven't done it over yet, but an Aquarius. Okay. And Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So fire sign, energy, water, and air. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. Alright, let's get into endings and the spiritual lessons attached to those endings. Remember, guys, this is past or current, okay? So let's look at endings. Always take the messages that belong to you and leave behind what belongs to somebody else, okay? Not everything I pull will resonate with you. Ending of a job, ending of internal issues, okay? Let's see what else. What other endings? Okay. Ending of a soulmate connection, and I'm seeing here death and loss. Okay. And it also says ending of old spiritual beliefs. Alright. So let's talk about these one by one, because I'll only be choosing 4. Okay. Ending of old spiritual beliefs. So I think the purpose of these original beliefs that you had, the ending of those, the original beliefs that you had, happens so that you can become more enlightened. Okay. You can grow in wisdom, you can grow in knowledge, you can grow in curiosity actually about spirituality. Yeah, because maybe for some of you, not all of you, you could have come from a household where you were taught very specific beliefs around spirituality, and maybe as you got older, you know, you started venturing off on your own to explore more about truth, explore more about spirituality, and so your original beliefs had to come to an end so that you can grow, okay, and evolve past what you were originally taught. Okay. Some of you could be light workers, not all of you, or you are tapping into that kind of aspect of life, you know, where you are probably more into the dark and light aspects of spirituality. Okay. It says here ending of internal issues. So I'm getting that this could have been tied possibly to your beliefs originally. Okay. And maybe within self you had to really dig deep to understand a lot of things about yourself, a lot of things about why you believe what you believed in, especially as it pertains to not only spiritual beliefs but also beliefs around family life, you know, values, morals. Yeah, it says here, ending of a soulmate connection, death and loss. So this will only be applicable to you if you experience loss in your family, and this ending had to happen so you can go through a spiritual transformation, and that you can understand that nothing in life is permanent. We are all on borrowed time. You know, all of us, our days are numbered in terms of eventually one day we are going to pass on it. One day we are all going to transition in one way or the other. Okay? The divine is going to call all of us home someday, one day. And the purpose of you experiencing this loss in the past or currently was so that you can become unattached to people, because some of you may have been just very easily, not easily attached, but deeply attached to, or maybe possibly still be deeply attached, but you are coming out of that, where you're learning the art of detachment. Okay, you're becoming more knowledgeable about the art of detachment, how to become not so connected to outcomes or reliant and dependent on people, places, things. Okay, you all should do some more research on the law of detachment as well. Okay, it's also a spiritual practice. Okay, ending of a job. So for those of you that lost a job, only for those of you that lost a job, the ending of that job was so that you can tap into your full potential. What I gather is that, you know, even if you didn't get fired or anything, you all could have possibly, some of you could have possibly left on your own terms, and the purpose of ending that cycle at that old workplace is so that you can tap into your full potential, so that you can learn more about your life purpose, and so that you can expand your horizon and seek out bigger, better opportunities. Okay, so everything in life, guys, would all make sense one day. That much I could say. All right, and in the moment, if it doesn't make sense to you, it's okay. I promise it's gonna make sense one day. Okay, so if you chose pile 2, the gold card, there is a bug that keeps flying around in this video, but if you chose the gold card, let's look at the signs. Potentially you can be a, let's see, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius again. You all have to do over this. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Double confirmation for fire sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, that's confirmation that you chose the correct pile. If you heard any of your signs, that's confirmation that you chose the correct pile. All right, that's all these are there for. My zodiac slips is just to help you to confirm that you chose the correct pile. Okay, all right, so if you chose the gold card, let's see what endings. We're going to be looking at endings in your past or currently, and the spiritual lessons attached to it. Okay, ending of a bad habit or bad habits. Okay, let's see, ending of a toxic trait. Okay, so some of you definitely could be working on your self-development, death of your ego, and ending of a fear. Okay, so I'm going to be going through each one individually. Ending of a fear. So some of you, hey, listen, all of us have fears. Okay, every single human on this planet have fears. It could be fear of a relationship, fear of heartbreak, fear of wild animals, fear of a tsunami, fear of spiders, whatever fears you had, pile 2, I think you have been doing the internal work and you are slowly overcoming your fears. Okay, you all know I love to talk about vibrational energy. Fear is actually in the lower vibrational energy category. It's one of the lower vibrations. So to lift your vibration, think more optimistically about your life, think more positively, focus on the positives. In every situation there's always a positive, so always focus on the positive. Okay, well, at least try to. It's okay to have moments where you are doubtful or even a bit negative. We're all guilty of it. Listen, it's human nature to be sometimes a little bit pessimistic. We've all been there before. Okay, we've all been there before. Especially if you're a bit realistic, you know, you could also have a tendency to not look at the brighter side. And I'm just being encouraged to tell you, hey, look at the brighter side. Fears are there to teach you what you need to overcome, and to also show you that you have the strength to overcome whatever limitations you put on yourself. Okay, it says here, death of your ego. Now in psychology, the ego is there to protect you, okay, from threats, perceived threats, etc. So when you see people who have big egos, it's because they're actually in self-protection mode and they do not want to be hurt. Okay, cool psychology fact. So death of an ego signifies that you're becoming more humble, pile 2. You're learning humility, and that's actually really good. You know, when you do the internal work and you become humble to the point where you can see the wrongs that you do, you can see the error of your ways, that is growth. Okay, it takes a lot of internal work and growth to realize that, hey, sometimes you're actually wrong in a situation, sometimes you're actually wrong in situations. Okay, you're not always right, pile 2. And maybe that is something you had to learn. I think that is probably the biggest spiritual lesson you had to learn there, with the death of your ego and the ending of, you know, your ego phase. For you to understand, I grasp deeply that you really are at a point now where you see the bigger picture and you see beyond just your way. You know, your way isn't the only way, pile 2. Okay, now let's look at ending of your toxic traits. So listen, we all have toxic traits. Some of us don't admit it because we have a big ego. Others of us don't want to admit it because you know, people don't like to think of themselves as flawed. Some people, not all, some. Okay, and listen, we all have these, and I call it shadow work, when you have to confront your toxic traits. Okay, when you dive deep into your shadows, into the dark sides of yourself, you would observe and understand that, hey, I have some traits that I need to fix. Okay, and I think the death of your ego allowed you to understand that you have some of these that you have to work on. You know, internal work is always a continuous process. We all have internal work to do. Every single person, we are all on this journey. Okay, every person. I don't want to hear anything but, oh, but I reach a point in my life where I have healed and I've healed. No, it's always continuous. So as long as you are existing with people, you are communicating with people, there are going to be instances or situations where you're going to need to heal from. Okay, or circumstances that you're going to have to heal. Okay, as long as you're existing among humans. It says here, ending of a bad habit. So again, bad habits and toxic traits. You have been doing the internal work, pile 2, and I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you. If nobody ever told you, I am proud of you. It takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of balls, testicular fortitude, to really take a hard look at you, so you can come to terms with a lot of things that you've been doing wrong, a lot of decisions that you've been making poorly, in order to experience true growth. Okay, and you're on the right path, pile 2. So keep doing the internal work. and keep pushing forward. Okay, now let's go on to pile 3, which was the wipes, facial wipes. Okay, let's see what endings you could have experienced in your past or present. Before I do that, let me just see what signs you could be. You can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio if you chose pile 3. You can be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You can also be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water energy. An Aquarius, well, yes. Libra or Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo. Okay, so fire signs came through, air signs came through, earth signs, and water signs. Okay, again, this is just confirmation or to help you all to figure out if you chose the correct pile. Okay, if your signs came out, you chose the correct pile. So let's look at the endings you would have experienced in the past or currently, and the spiritual lessons potentially attached to those endings. Okay, okay, let's see ending of a sneaky link. Oh God. Ending of a particular lifestyle. Wow. Okay, so only take this if it applies to you. If not, then totally disqualify it. But for some of you, you could have ended a sneaky link relationship. Okay, you all know how I define sneaky link on my channel. It is a person that you should not be connecting with, or somebody that you connect with in private and in secret. Okay, so some of you ended that because you realized that you just wanted to make healthier decisions in your life, and that's okay. Okay, endings are a natural part of life, guys, and you just have to embrace whatever comes your way on this path of growing and learning. Okay, it says here ending of conflict with old connects. So maybe you had unresolved issues or challenges with old connections, people from your past, people who you just probably have minimal contact with. I'm seeing here that you all decided to just end the conflict, because let me tell you all something. Having beef, so-called beef, with people only makes things bad for yourself. Okay, the energy that you put out, especially when it comes to connections with people, is exactly what is going to cause a ripple effect in other aspects of your life. Okay, so let go of it all. I always tell people, let go and let the divine handle it. There are some things you just need to leave in the past, leave it behind you, and move on. Okay, it says here ending of a group. So maybe you had a friend group that you realized just wasn't very healthy for you. Okay, again, that comes with growth. As you grow and evolve, you are going to change the people that you feel attracted to. You're going to change the people that you entertain. You're going to change the discussions that you have. You're going to change your perspectives. You're going to change a lot of things when you begin to grow and evolve. And if you believe in just having the same old friends all of the time, then I'm sorry, but that is a perfect way to hinder your growth and development in this lifetime. Okay, always have new connections, always create new connections as you evolve, as you grow. You know, people come, they go, nothing is permanent in life. Okay, and finally it says here ending of a particular lifestyle. So again, not everything is going to be for all of you, but if you have ended a type of lifestyle, you know, it is benefiting you. And if you are not seeing the results of those changes just yet, be patient with the process. Be patient with the fact that when you make certain changes in your life, it's going to take some time before you actually see results. Okay, so be patient with yourself, and be patient with the fact that you are only human. Okay, you're only human. You make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be the best version of yourself 24/0. Okay? It's okay to have downtime. It's okay to have moments of weakness. We are all humans, and I think you've realized that, and you changed your lifestyle, or you're working on changing your lifestyle. Okay, pile 3. So I'm proud of you for all of the changes you're making, and keep on the right path. Keep on the right path. So that's all I have for today. I hope this reading was very, very helpful for all of you that are experiencing endings or have experienced endings in the past. I just want to end by saying nothing is permanent in this life. Everything is temporary. So do not become attached to people and outcomes. When you find yourself becoming super attached to people and outcomes, that is where you have to look within and remember the law of detachment. Okay? The law of detachment suggests that you have to understand that everything in your life is there to teach you, is there to guide you, and everything is temporary. Every single thing, every single person, every single experience is temporary. There's a season for everything, and I want you to remember that. Okay? If you like, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like, feel free to visit another channel. Peace.